ahead. Can you see me in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4. We're putting the springs, the Novatec springs on it, lowering it. And this is the magneto suspension. So we see other videos that they just show you replacing it, but they don't show you putting the springs on your shocks. So we'll do the best we can. If you see up here, we've got a duct that we've removed. The fresh intake duct comes out of here, allows you to put a menagerie of extensions or sockets or whatever you got to get to the bolt up here. It's got a capsulated nut on the other side, so you don't have to do anything about that. Just remove that. The wiring to this shock, you can't see looking at it from out here after you've got the inner fender removed, but the wiring is behind this. So you're going to remove that from the inside of the engine bay and feed it out when you get this bolt out. When you come to the bottom, you'll see this position. There's a position sensor for the suspension and a link. I removed this link because this bolt here that goes through the bottom of the shock is about 7 inches long. And you can see it coming from the front there, where the nut in the front. Now when I put this back together, I put the bolt in the other direction. So it comes in from the front all the way through, then put the sway bar link on, then put the nut on, and then I don't have to mess with the link. Up front, it has a nut and a bolt up top, and a regular nut and a bolt at the bottom. But I also disconnect the sway bar front and back so that it doesn't boss you around, so you can unload the suspension. So it's quite easy. Up front here, we've got the wiring. You can see this. Now the wiring from the back is what you can't see because it's aimed in. On the front, you can see it. You're gonna pull it apart here. There's a plastic clip right there that holds it to the car. And then the 10 millimeter takes the airline out. And if I get a light in there, you can see that clip in there. You can pry that up with a screwdriver and you don't have to pop any zip ties out. So we're gonna pull these both out, throw them on the table, and then be back.